It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, another advisory for motorists today. Beards Bluff Road is closed through traffic today from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. The road will be closed for culvert replacement at 0.5 mile from State Highway 169, so keep that in mind. Beards Bluff Road closed today through traffic from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We're just 2 weeks away and counting until the first day of schools opening here in Wayne County. As schools open up on Friday, August 5th. School board met this past Tuesday. The superintendent, Dr. Sean Kelly, says the hope is that as many classrooms at James E. Bacon will be ready as possible, but the school has a contingency plan in place. Here was the update from the school superintendent at the Tuesday school board meeting.
And then James E. Bacon, it's progressing. Spoke to the project manager the other day. They're working 7 days a week, 12 to 14 hours a day, trying to get everything completed as much as possible. We are hopeful that we will begin the school year with enough room so that all students can be at James E. Bacon. We are planning, however, for that not to be the case. We have a contingency plan, a draft contingency plan. It involves using the rooms over here at Coastal Plains, and it involves using rooms across the street at the church. Mr. Ellis and I have worked all that out. We are prepared to publish that in the very near future. I know there was a question about other rooms in other places. There are about 3 or 4 rooms in Screven. That may hold a grade band. If we chose to do that, talking to Mr. Ellis, Jamie Ellis, we feel like the kids being here close to campus and all of them being together might be the best thing. We will, we've provided that contingency plan to you guys, but we're open for any comments, suggestions, or anything else that you wish to provide.
The school system has released their contingency plan. Again, students will utilize facilities at Coastal Plains Charter School and Jesup Church of God. All students will arrive and begin their school day at James E. Bacon. All students will eat breakfast at the school. 4th and 5th grade students will utilize the portable classrooms located on the campus already. Kindergarten students will utilize classrooms located on the James E. Bacon campus. Pre-K and first grade students and their teachers will load on a school bus and travel a short distance to the Coastal Plains Charter School located next to the Tech Center. James E. Bacon school staff will provide supervisory services. Communication between supervisor and James E. Bacon main office will be conducted using radios and cell phones. School system buses will be used to transport students and their teachers to James E. Bacon for lunch and back to the charter school for the remainder of the day. School system buses will again be used to transport students and their teachers back to James E. Bacon for dismissal. 2nd and 3rd grade students and their teachers will load on a school bus and travel a short distance to Jesup Church of God located across Sunset Boulevard from the James E. Bacon campus. James E. Bacon school staff will provide supervisory services. Communication between the supervisor and James E. Bacon main office will be conducted using radios and cell phones. School system buses will be used to transport students and their teachers to James E. Bacon for lunch and back to Jesup Church of God for the remainder of the day. School system buses will again be used to transport students and their teachers back to James E. Bacon for dismissal. All school business will be conducted through the main office located at James E. Bacon campus. Should any student need to sign in late, be checked out, contacted, or if there are any needs regarding students, that business will be first conducted through the main office of James E. Bacon. Again, the goal is to provide additional contingency plan information to James E. Bacon school community that will come this coming Wednesday, July 27th. The Wayne County School Board has a called board meeting set for July 26th. It will take place at 1:30 p.m. Again, the only item on the agenda is an executive session, and that's taking place July 26th at 1:30 p.m. at the Tech Center. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor or the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, State Fire Marshal's Office still seeking the public's help in hopes of making an arrest in that arson fire which occurred 2 weeks ago Saturday in downtown Jesup. Number to call if you have any information about the fire is 800-282-5804, and that's 800-282-5804. Fire began in the Harris Real Estate Office in downtown Jesup. Once again, no arrest has been made at this time. Once again, the number to call, 800-282-5804. The Barber family reports that Red Barber is out of the hospital, is staying home with family at their home at Shellman Bluff, still recovering from injuries he received when he was struck by a vehicle in a hit-and-run accident while he was riding a bicycle. And the State Patrol in charge of that investigation, but no arrest at this time. The report is that the person who hit him has left the state of Georgia. They're still attempting in the process to bring that person back to Georgia for questioning. His name has not been released at this time by the Georgia State Patrol. Binder, This coming Monday on the Butch and Bob Show, we have as our guest County Commissioner James Booth Thomas, the incumbent representing District 4. He's in a race with Republican candidate Fred Anderson. We had on the show on Thursday. District 4 voters decide the race in November. Again, James Thomas attempted to return to the board for another term. Once again, he joins us on Monday's Butch and Bob Show. Georgia's Labor Commissioner reports that Georgia's unemployment rate hit an all-time low in June at 2.9%. Ironically, they state, though, even though the unemployment rate is the lowest the state has seen, the number of available jobs hit an all-time high. The question is, where did all the workers go? The report is that 1% of the workforce simply chose not to re-enter the workforce after COVID. The number may seem small, but they say it equals a few million people. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes news. Special event's going to take place next Thursday at the Wayne County Library as 40 artifacts from the UGA Athletic Association's archives will be coming to the public library from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Thursday. Most of these artifacts will be football related, but other sports will be represented. Artifacts also cover a wide range of time from the early 20th century to the national championship game back in January. Athletic Association archives are housed at the UGA's Library Russell Special Collections building, but again, they bring the archives to several communities for public access. Again, Jason Hasty of Harvard Rare Book and Manuscript Library at UGA will join us Wednesday on the Butch and Bob Show to talk about the archives that are coming on Thursday. Again, the public invited to this event Thursday at the Wayne County Library. Again, over 40 artifacts from UGA Athletic Association on hand, July 28th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Wayne County High School is holding a freshman orientation on Thursday, August 4th from 1 to 3 in the high school auditorium. This is for all incoming freshmen and for students only. At 3 p.m., they ask the parents join their students for a brief information session at the Wayne County High School auditorium. Then they'll visit teachers' classrooms for open house at 3:30. Wayne County High School open house for all grades will be held on August 4th from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. Entry into the building will not be allowed until freshman orientation is completed. Students and parents may visit classrooms until 6:30 p.m. Student schedules will be available on Parent-Student Portal by August 3rd and may be printed or downloaded. If you do not have access to your schedule, you may stop by the Commons area to obtain the schedule. If you have a concern with repeated courses, blank spots in the schedule, or pathway completion needs, please use the Google form on the high school counseling page to log your issue. All problems must be submitted by 3 p.m. on August 9th. Adjustments will be made if deemed necessary within the first week of school. And they ask you please do not make duplicate requests as it will backlog the system, causing delays for everyone. If you have a student who plans to drive to school, they'll have two opportunities prior to the first day of school to purchase a parking decal, July 26th and August the 4th. Parking permit requests must be completed online. High school parking permit agreement can be found on the RevTrack site. In addition to the agreement, students must purchase a parking permit on RevTrack in the amount of $30. Instructions for accessing RevTrack are as follows. Visit the Wayne County High School website. Once the RevTrack website is on your computer, click Wayne County High School, then click Parking Permits. Deadline to complete the online process for the July 26th pickup is set for July 25th. Students who successfully complete the online agreement and payment process for the parking permit will be able to pick up their parking decals on July 26th at the high school administration office, room 802 with Mrs. Maynard. Teachers will be able to pick up their parking decals from 9 to 11, underclassmen from 1 to 3. There will be a second round for parking permit pickup at open house on August 4th. Deadline for this payment on RevTrack will be Wednesday, August 3rd. No parking permits requests will be done in person. All requests must be made online. A reminder again, the next community blood drive is set for the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. The date Monday, August 15th. Again, they're asking that people make appointments, call 1-800-RED-CROSS or go to their website, redcrossblood.org, type in Jesup, make an appointment. Again, the date Monday, August 15th from 1 to 6 at Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports can join in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.